Surprise! Welcome back, guys. Yes, welcome back to another beer review. This is a surprise one. Baz needs his haircut. He's looking a little bit rough and ready, isn't he? Yeah, surprise beer review. Not one I intended on doing. If anyone has seen the post, I'm sure they have. That I was coming back for a Christmas special, if you like. That one is still coming. I'm live tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Thursday. Sorry. Thursday on Rate My Beer with Paul, popping on a live, so I'll be on there if you want to go on and have a look, and then Friday will be my big beer review, my big Christmas one. But I'm back again today to do another Christmas beer review, and to be honest, the only reason I'm going to do it is because I'm close to hitting the threshold for getting some money again, so I'm hoping that a couple of videos will get me over the mark and I can get paid again. So what are we looking at in this one? Hope you're all well. Happy Christmas to you all as well. I'll say that on Friday and tomorrow probably. But the beer we are looking at, like I say, is one that I picked up from Home Bargains. Was it B&M? Home Bargains, I think. If not Home Bargains, definitely B&M. Yes, it's Home Bargains. And what we've got, yeah, you've got to start worrying when you start picking some of their beers up. We've got one from Glen Cannich Brewery, which I believe are actually Glen Affleck. Glen Affleck? No, I'm thinking of, I don't know, Ben Affleck, aren't I? What are we on? Glen Carrick? No. I don't know. Glen Affleck. That's the brewery, I think. I think this is a bit of a spin-off of that brewery. But like I say, Glen Cannich Brewery from B&M, and the beer we are looking at is a Christmas pudding and custard stout. It's 440ml can, coming at £1.49, and it's clocking in at 4.5%, so 4.5%. Now, I've had some of the beers from Home Bargains before. I've had a couple of theirs as well. Not many of theirs, actually. I think I've only had two, maybe. But yeah, when you're paying that sort of price, £1.49, and it's a lighter beer like it is, you don't tend to have very high expectations of it. Do I have high expectations of this? No. But hopefully what we're going to get are the flavours, and I suppose that's all we can expect. I'm not expecting it to be a heavy beer. So let's stop waffling. There we go. There's the old festive look about it. I may even do another one of theirs as well before Friday. We'll see. So I don't have a Glen Cannich brewery glass. So we're going to bang it in that one. So let's get it cracked open and see what we get. It's been out the fridge for a bit. It's not, you know, it's not warm, nor is it cold. So let's see what we get. So yeah, decided to bang a cheeky little extra beer reviewing. Hoping that it might earn me some money, but I don't know. I don't earn much anyway through YouTube, but I might as well try and get it over and get a bit more. So beer in a glass. I'm going to hold it up against the light. There is a little bit of a red hue at the bottom of the glass. It looks sort of jet black on there. I'm going to say that's a really deep sort of chestnut sort of looking colour. Just about half a finger of light tan head on top. And those sort of, I can't really see any bubbles going up. You never can with these beers. But, I mean, we're diving on the nose. And then, apparently the proof is in the pudding, isn't it? So, we're diving on the nose and then see what it tastes like. Must be out of practice. Yeah, I mean, it's got that stouty aroma. Roasted malt. Dark. You definitely get the vanilla stroke custard stroke lactose on the nose. And it's quite subtle, which is nice, because sometimes they overdo it with this sort of stuff. There is a little bit of a raisin feel in there as well. So yeah, I mean, on the nose, it's smelling like you would want it to smell. So let's get the rest in. Judge that to perfection. And as they say, proof is in the pudding. Let's give her a taste. Cheers, everyone. Body, straight away. This is one thing that I was expecting. 4.5%, £1.49 beer. It's not going to be a heavy one. It isn't. That said, although very light, it's not watery. And it does have that little bit of weight to it, in all fairness. Carbonation is minimal, but it does feel quite busy in the mouth. Again, you'd probably expect that with it being quite light and a £1.49 beer. But, you know, the carbonation isn't too bad. Yes, it's busy, but it doesn't really ruin the beer. The body is light, but it also has a bit of weight to it, and it has got a nice sort of smoothness and a softness about it as you drink it. So at the moment, for £1.49, I'm reasonably impressed, to be honest. On the taste, roasted malts, chocolate, a little bit of a coffee bitterness coming in there. You do get that little bit of a dark fruit sort of taste. I'm going to say everything is all sort of mixed up together. There's nothing that, for me, you get chocolate, you get roasted malts, and you get a bit of coffee on the back end. They're the dominating flavours. When you have a decent mouthful of it, you start picking up sort of a raisin sultana kind of fruit note in there. I think you've got to have a bigger mouthful of it to pick that up though. And then what you have in the background, and I wouldn't say you necessarily pick it up massively. I think it's more a nose thing on this, but there is a slight sweetness. Excuse me. I can't read the bloody can. Look at that. Jesus Christ. But I'm going to guess there's vanilla or lactose in it. Probably lactose. That gives you that sort of creamy sort of custard feel about it. %4.5. Drinks like a standard kind of 4.5% beer. I've got to admit, for the sort of beer it is and the price, I was expecting to come on here and rip it a new arsehole, to be honest. But I think for what you're getting for your money, I think it's quite an enjoyable drop. It's not going to wow you. It's not going to bombard you with these amazing flavours or massive body or anything. But it's got that festive feel about it. Like I say, you get that dark fruit. You do get that sort of sweetness in there of sort of like custard. I'm going to say there's maybe a little bit of spice in there as well. Yeah, I think there's maybe a little bit of sort of like, I don't know what is in there, but you get that feel of a sort of spice in there. I could be totally wrong. But yeah, Glen Cannich Brewery, they're out of Scotland, but this is out of Home Bargains, and their Christmas pudding and custard stout. It's no world beater, don't get me wrong, but it's a nice enough drop, and at £1.49 you can't really go wrong, can you? So yeah, if you see it in Home Bargains, maybe give it a go. If you've had it before, feel free to rip me a new arsehole. But I, you know, like I say, it's all right. It's, you know, I'm not going to say it's a world beater, but it's by no means flipping awful. So yeah, if you've had it before, let me know what you think. If you've seen it, give it a go maybe. That's it for this one, for this little surprise video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again soon, as it happens, on another one. Cheers.